All right, let's take a look at BTC here. As we can see, we've been ranging for quite some time. Price has been pretty boring. We were initially looking at this falling wedge here, but I'm gonna totally take this off the table. We had someone attempt at a breakout, back tested it, and since then I've just gone sideways. So because we didn't see any sort of resolution of this falling wedge, I'm just gonna totally take it off the table. If anything, we're more or less in a downwards channel. You know, you can see here the respect at the bottom of the channel. The midline has really nice respect, which we are rejecting off of right now. And then of course, the top of the channel is yet to be seen. So, you know, if we were to, and this would play out really nicely into some of the other analysis I have here, it would be really great to see, you know, maybe like a fake out to the downside and then, you know, have some degree of a move up, get to our resistance zone as well as the top of the channel, and then, you know, have our real move down, right? So something like this, I think this channel is worth keeping an eye on, more so than that wedge at this point. Something else to keep in mind is that it's very likely, and I posted this in the Discord, it's very likely that people are going to be trading this as a descending triangle, which you would typically see resolve like this. And this one specifically targets right around, you know, 18.5 give or take, which would actually be a really nice swing failure of these lows here. I would love to see these lows taken out for a reversal upwards. Meanwhile, everybody's getting bearish, thinking that we're going to take out this low and go on to new lows, right? So we get that move down here. We swing failure these, reverse upwards. Meanwhile, everybody thinks that we're going to go lower and take out these lows and gets everybody extremely bearish, right? So that's something else to keep in mind here, that generally speaking, this would be considered a bearish pattern, right? So I've posted about this. I'm going to be looking for one of a few trades here. Let's just clean this up here. Yeah, so something like this basically, right? So since we have that descending triangle that, like I said, a lot of people are probably going to be looking to trade. So say we have something like this. We get the move down. We take out these lows here, right? Get to our support zone, which is our daily and our range value area low here. And then we have our reversal upwards where we come to either this resistance point or this resistance point, right? Instead of getting the move down, which a lot of people would be looking for if this were to happen. People would get very bearish. I would look for a lot of shorts opening up down here, see a lot of shorts opening here, right? And then reverse upwards, trapping these shorts and, you know, giving us fuel for something of a short squeeze to the upside. On the other hand, if we start by getting our move upwards, first thing I'm going to look for is a swing failure of this high here, where ultimately price comes up, briefly gets above it, everybody is very bullish, longs are opening, and then we come back down, give it another retest, fail to go over this high here, and then, you know, get our continuation downwards. This would be my very first trade I would look to take. And then our second one would be getting a move up to our daily naked point of control and range point of control here. This is a really key resistance point. And ultimately I would look for one of a handful of things to happen here. You know, either we sort of get this move up here and we barely make it through, or we come up and tap the daily here, right? We get the move up and tap the daily. Or even better, a move I would really like to see would be to take out these highs, right? So to actually get to this point, actually do make it up, claim over this here, reach these highs, get everybody super bullish, right? And then go like this and have our move downwards, right? So taking out these highs I think would be really big. However, there's a whole lot of resistance between there and there. It's possible that we only make it this high where we swing failure here and we simply reverse down. Okay. So these are a few of my scenarios. This chop, in my opinion, it's not worth trading. I'm not much of a scalper. I prefer doing longer term trades or bigger swing trades, right? I like trading pivot points. So like, for example, I caught a short in here, which was awesome, right? We got our move down. And now at this point, I'm going to look to catch a long here, a short here, or a short here, right? These are my areas of interest. I have alerts set, so when price does reach my areas of interest, I can go to my computer. I can see if all of my my checklist for taking the trade, if everything is met, then I'll go ahead and take my long here, or my short here, or my short here, or whatever it might be, right? Let's go take a look at ES1. Last time we looked at ES1, we were right here. And I simply said one of two things here. We'll get the move up here, or we'll get this move back down here. Looking at this daily level that was a really key support, resistance, flip to support here. And now we can see that it held a support for a couple days and we're getting a move down. This channel has been very, very key. Let's see here, just want to get rid of this. This channel has been very, very key for a long time. As you can see, we get our full rotations to the top and the bottom, and when we get our fake out, we sort of bounce off the top, come up, and then we get back in. So that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for, is one of two things. When we reach either today or tomorrow the bottom of this top of this channel, I'm going to look for some degree of a move up. Okay, and if, just hide these here, some degree of a move up here. Okay, at which point this could be our, say, fake out to the upside with Bitcoin, or otherwise acceptance back inside the channel, for which case we can just expect a full rotation back to the bottom. And you know, truthfully, a level I've really had my eye on for a long time is 3,400 here on ES1. So being that, you know, that's sort of my bottom that I'm looking for on ES1, I would like to see something like that. So, you know, maybe we go like this and then we end up coming back down and gain acceptance in, or maybe we see it here. So these are two possibilities to consider, and they are going to affect Bitcoin. So if we do get that bounce here, we can look for some relief in a Bitcoin rally here. If we get this below here, you know, maybe it does a fake out, just kind of like what Bitcoin would do with its descending triangle, or otherwise rejection down, which we would see the descending triangle probably play out. Lastly, we'll take a look at DXY. So we've hit our 110 resistance at the 786 here, our macro 786. My huge area of resistance is this yearly 116. To me, this is going to be where DXY peaks out before it really has some degree of a nice retracement, in which case stocks and crypto will rally. So we can see here we've quite literally gone parabolic, and I'm expecting us to reach this area here and then have some degree of a really nice retracement, right? So we'll have to take a look at where that might be. Ideally, it would be around this $100 level. We can see here, as I've said many times, it's been resistance here, and this is, you know, a very, very long period of time that it was resistance, right? So I don't think it would be necessarily a bad thing. You know, we get this move up, we come back down here, and we put in a period of consolidation before then deciding, you know, what to do next. In my opinion, would be ideal.